Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 10. Oh, God. You might think this is all an act, and that's fair. That's fair. But I am terribly, terribly exhausted. I have practically zero energy right now. I want to just close my eyes and go to sleep and pretend that there's nothing else I got to do today, which is not the truth. And don't worry, I checked to see if this is the microphone. It is the microphone. Hear that? Hear that? Yeah, there you go. So yeah, we made it. I should be more excited that we made it to episode 10, but god damn. This day took so much out of me. I can't muster the excitement for this. I wouldn't was it could it be a monumental day? Maybe. Depends on how you see it. But today is the day that I read some of your comments. Before I do that, I thought I'd vent a little bit about my long ass days. Yes, you heard me right, days. From the moment that episode 9 went up, it's been nonstop hell. I'm sure you see behind me that I have like a camera stand up. And no, that's not because Black Critic Guy is coming back. It's because I'm part of a production company that requires me to do Black Critic Guy S videos. And I just could not muster a lot of energy last night to do it. So what did I do? I went to sleep for 4 hours. And not even four. It was more like three and a half. Because I woke up at like 3 a.m. Tried to go back to sleep. Woke up at 4. Struggled to get up from there, didn't even start recording until like 5 in the morning, and I almost became late to school, or almost came late to school, or at least late in my definition of the phrase. Because for me, if I'm not there at least an hour early, I'm late. I got there at like 6:10, which means that there was like 35 minutes before class starts. For me, that's late. I don't like being late to school. But I got the video done, or at least I recorded it. I didn't actually finish editing the video and we were. It's not like it was due today. It was more like, hey, we're gonna show you and we're gonna critique and tell you what to fix and blah 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 blah. So I uploaded it. They're like, "Hey, love your energy," and I'm delighted by the positivity. There were things I needed to fix. The lighting was good, so at least I know my lighting situation now. My light setup is solid, perfect, great. Okay. Oh, here comes another one. Class was pretty okay. I mean, I found a way to make it work. I found a way to fill in the time. God, man. God, man. I wasn't feeling it, though. Then there's all the BS paperwork that I had to do for, like, I got to call this health center or this health service so that I could turn in a paper on my MMRs, which are like my vaccination. And no, I'm not an anti-vaxxer or anything, but my God, they didn't ask me that before. Now all of a sudden it's here, and I can't be processed until I get that done, which is so tedious in itself. It's just such BS. Lord have mercy. Hate it. Hate it. I had to sign up for my internship. Then I had to sign up for another class or paper. Oh no, I have to go to retirement so I can be put on the docket or some bullshit like that so that I could get paid. Oh, just it's a personnel action thing, and you got to drive all the way to the freaking retirement fund place. Then there was, of course, the many meetings I had to go to. Now I couldn't go to one of them, which upsets me. I didn't go to the Rainbow Family meeting because the environmental club meeting it started late, and I was just sitting there like, well, now I can't make it to the pits. Reference to last night. Yeah, and then, of course, I stayed until 5 in the afternoon at the environmental club, which I'm not complaining. There's no complaints here. But I will say, I really hope that the president of the club really takes hold and uh, runs the club. Because I was like calling shots here and there, and I'm like, I shouldn't be the one. I shouldn't be the one calling the shots. It should be you, Mr. President. I talked to him about this already, and I'm not. He's not a bad kid. He's great. He's wonderful. I have no doubts in his leadership. The only thing is, I just need to be just a little bit more assertive, right? Just a little bit, just a little bit more assertive about getting things done, and planning things properly. Oh, here comes another one. Ooh. But we have a good team. We have a good team of kids. And then what time is it right now? 5:55. So in the next 35 minutes, I'm gonna have to leave, go to a dinner, then leave that dinner to go to a group hangout or friends hangout for my with my graduate classmates. Then go to bed, wake up at like 6 in the morning to get ready to go on a round the island trip with some of my group of friends I told you guys about. Then after that, I gotta go to a baptism at 5 p.m. After that, I gotta go karaoke. And after that, hopefully we could go stargazing. I'm saying this as if I'm complaining, but I'm not complaining about that. I'm just trying to spell out just how busy I am. And then on Sunday, I really need to beat this laziness and finish those goddamn videos. Both of them. Jesus. Jesus. Hmm. Okay. So let's read your comments now. I'm done venting. Let's get to your comments so I could get this video up. So I'm actually going to be looking at the comments in the comment section of my YouTube studios because it gives me a list of all the comments. And there wasn't a lot of comments in the Tony Talks live, at least the first video. It doesn't look like there's much comments here. Yeah, there's only 3 comments. It'd be nice to see you posting again. Hopefully, one day YouTube stops sucking so much and you can post reviews and list again. I mean, yeah, YouTube's been sucking, but I don't think that you can't put it solely on YouTube. That I should take some responsibility for that as well. Should take some responsibility for that as well. So, and I'm gonna look at the rest of these comments. Come on, load comments, load. Oh shoot! I hit the wrong button. Damn it. Sorry. Just trying to see all the comments here. Filter. I don't need a filter. I need a read. Reed Richards. Okay, here we go. Come on, keep going. Keep going. All right, here we go. So, for the mini vlog, I've done this from Anthony Knuckles. I've done this so many times too with my car. You're not alone. Thank God. I've done the same thing, especially this one time in college where I was rushing to get to class, locked the door, but left my keys in the car. Whoops. It happens to the best of us, man. All right, let's see. So this is from episode 2. Someone said, or FBH Memory says, great topic, Tony. I'm enjoying listening to these on my way to work. Oh, yeah. Kind of like a podcast if you think about it, right? Tony is like the brother I always wanted. Oh, thanks, Caster. Needed to hear this, man. Thanks a lot, Tony. This is from Chris Masson. Or Masson? Yeah, Mason. I'm glad you took something away from it. As they say, you only have one life. Live it and have fun. Great message to share. I know. Thank you. Um, this is from Medic. I've been going through this myself. I've been going through this myself personally over the past week, and a week and a half. I've made a goal to leave the house at least once a day. I agree with you completely. That's for my episode 2 where I said about being active and getting out of the house now and again. This is from episode 3, my night of reflection. This is from Carletta 444. This really resonated with me because I was in a similar situation, or I was in a similar experience with someone who wanted to date me, but I was not ready, and I wanted to start out as friends, get to know him, and then possibly give him a chance, but he was impatient, and we ended up separating. I know everyone wants to be in a relationship, and there is nothing wrong with that, but some people are not ready for it due to personal issues or traumatic experience and need time. I'm glad you realized your mistake and go to a new perspective with your relationship. Made me realize my faults as in this as well. It may take time, but your love will come. Oh, thank you, Carletta. I hope that it worked out for you guys at least. Someone asked, "Are these Doritos good?" Yeah, they're pretty good. Mm, I gotta drink some water. Yeah, they're pretty good. I recommend them. They're organic too. This is from Chris Mason again. Another amazing and introspective episode. Really connected with this one, Tony. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. No problem. Let's see. This is from Charles Watson. Self-reflection is the most difficult, but the most rewarding at the same time. Loving the videos, man. Thank you. Um, Trying to be with a girl that just wants to be friends and sees how it goes is a lot of wasted time, bro. You're not fully in the wrong. Oh, no, it's not necessary. I wouldn't say it's complete waste of time. I mean, a friendship is still worth having, I guess. And this is from episode 4 now. We're going into episode 4. FBH Memory says, "Don't lose your heart, Tony. I have faith you'll definitely find the right person when the time is right. Don't worry." This is from Carletta 444. "Don't worry, Tony. Don't lose hope. You'll find someone." A lot of people comforting me because I was depressed in that episode. I'm not gonna lie, I was depressed. This is actually from a dear friend of mine. Her name is Kayla's Lovely. She made a video game. She made a mobile video game. That's so cool. I'm so happy for her. So she said, "I like the long form." This is because the video was like almost 30, what was it, 30 some minutes long? "And oh my God, I can't believe you've been a teacher for 4 years now. Time keeps flying by. Wish you luck in love. I know the goddess of Venus will smile upon you and make it all worth the wait one day." As sweet as ever. Kayla's Lovely, as sweet as ever, man. Castor Troy says, "I feel the media programmed us to think romance is needed, but it really is not." Yeah, you ain't wrong. You'd be a good father, Tony. Nick Six said. Thank you. I hope. I mean, we don't know. I don't have a kid yet. We won't know until I have a kid. I love the long form. Please keep up these videos. They're very insightful and great to listen to. And then Ethan also responded, "I wouldn't consider myself a failure in romance, but it's not something I'm prioritizing now. I've had one relationship before. It was super innocent and nervous all the way through." Oh, like a romance anime cliche. I learned a lot from it, so hopefully, or I learned a lot from it, so hopefully, when I'm ready, I'll give romance another shot. I hope you do. I hope you do, man. Everybody deserves some form of happiness. This is from Nia H. Nia H. You're not a failure. Shit just or sorry. You're not a failure. Shit just happens. Haha. And you learn to adapt and move on. The right person will come along and you'll know. They'll stay with you no matter what. I've been where you are and it sucks, but it does get better. You'll meet the right one. Your other relationships didn't work because they weren't the one. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so now this is episode 5. This video made my day. I'm glad you had a good time. This is about the day, the good day in the life. So, to answer your question about how my day was, I decided that I was going to take some time to reflect myself, going back to episode 3. So, I woke up early, very early, walked to the beach, and watched the sunrise. It was so serene. For about 30 minutes, I reflected on my past while listening to the waves, as well as watching the sun slowly appear on the horizon. I remember all my ups and downs. It was there that I realized how much I changed to become a better person, a better version of myself, and I'm proud of that. I'm so proud of you, Mr. Blue Sky, 2317. Let's go to someone else. Okay, Milk Tea-chan said this in my episode 3 video. Going after her friend straight after she just asked to be friends was pretty iffy, though I can understand your actions. I don't disagree. It's great that you were able to apologize and reconcile with her. There's a guy at my work who tried to get into my pants while he flirted with the other young girl at work in front of me. He also got confrontational slash aggressive towards me because I tried to distance myself from him, and I ended up completely avoiding him because he scared me. Eesh. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Also, he had a high position of power at company. I'm guessing she meant at the company. And everyone's always talked about how good of a guy he was, which made me wonder if I was a misandrous B word. A misandrous B word for having a bad feeling about him. But the day after he confronted me, I ended up crying at work. I know, because all the anxiety and stress from the situation built up. And then I was kind of forced to explain what happened to HR. Surprisingly, everyone was very supportive of me. I'm guessing they warned the guy to stop because he never talked to me again, and they don't force me to work next to him anymore. Well, I'm glad that situation was handled properly, and I'm sorry you had to go through that. That's really shitty. Oh, let's see. This is also from Milk Tea Chan. I'm so happy for you and your friend for finding the dog. This is when we found the lost dog. I absolutely adore my family's dog, so I understand my sister's reaction to losing him very well. Also, also glad you're feeling better too. All right, let's see. This is episode 6 now. Ethan once again comments, I feel you with having a lot on your plate. I'm trying to balance schoolwork and other responsibilities while also trying to do the things I want to do. It can be tough, but your tips are true and I'm positive that they'll help me out. I hope so, man. This is from episode 7. Let's see. Any comments here that look interesting? This is from Nick Sick. This is cliche, but I'm grateful for my family, a place to live, and the clothes I have. Long story short, all of that was taken from me for like a few months, and I didn't know what it was like to lose them until it was gone. Glad it's all back though. It's about appreciating the smaller things in life, right? Mr. Blue Skies, Mr. Blue Sky 2317 shows up again. Time flies, man. In 1 month, I'm gonna start first year of animation school. Oh wow, wow! Congratulations on getting in. I hope you make it. Also, in 5 months, I'm going to be 20. I'm turning 20. I'm turning 20. What I'm most grateful for What I'm most grateful for that I take for granted is the relationship I have with my friends and family. I know this sounds cliche, again, that word popping up, but it's true. Without their support and love, I would never be in the position I am today. And honestly, it's all the small moments I spend with them that I remember the most. Just like how some of the best stories I've told are the basic ones. P.S. Good luck on your first date tomorrow, Tony. Thank you, Blue Sky. This is from Dominic S. Man, what a question at the end of the video. But first and foremost, keep going with this podcast. I mean, series. That's not me. That was the comment. With this podcast, I mean, series, LMAO. Not only is it engaging for us to answer your questions and allow us to connect with you, but it's also, as you mentioned before, a diary that you can look back and reflect on a week, a month, a year, etc. Now, now, so definitely don't stop. Now to the question. There's so damn much to be thankful and grateful for, but just off the top, being able to walk, being able to inhale, exhale, I can see, I can hear, new job, a place to call home, ability to imagine, to have a to have be alive. That's a weird way to put that. Maybe they mean to be able to be alive for 21, almost 22 years now. A healthy relationship with my lady, my family, her family, myself, and my higher power, which I believe to be God. Truly could go on, but I'm hoping you read the episode, you read through the comments. Hey, fitting, I am reading it. Been an avid watcher and supporter of your channel since 2015, I believe, or 14. Man, you've come a long way, haven't you? It's been a while. I'm not sure exactly, LMAO, but keep doing your thing, Tony. Thank you, Dominic. This is from Chris Mason again. Thank you for posting, Tony. Watching these videos is becoming a morning ritual for me. I'm really grateful for supportive parents and extended family. I think the majority of my success in life can be attributed to them looking out for me. Honestly, I hope you enjoy your day, man. I hope I do too. All right, this is from episode 4. This is from Sad Vegan. This is the one about am I a failure at romance? My God, there's no necessity to bring a child into this messed up world. Why would you want to bring a being which would suffer, will see others suffer, and will make suffer others, so that you can enjoy parental interests? You can help someone who is really in need by adopting someone and fulfill your parental interests. You don't make a child a favor. You don't make a child. There's something wrong with this grammatically. You don't make a child. I guess you don't give. You don't do a child a favor by having them. See, see it this way. When one exists, one meets two phenomena: pleasure and oh my god, this oh fuck, this thing's long. I'm just gonna cut to the end. I'm sorry, vegan, sad vegan. Tony, if you happen to read this comment, please reconsider adopting. We need to make life happy for those who exist. No one has ever suffered from non-existing. Having a wife doesn't guarantee that your child will have a blissful life or even childhood. You might even find a partner who is interested in adopting. Wishing you the best since I'm also in the rabbit hole of failing at romance. Keep grinding, kings. Oh, thank you. Sorry I didn't read your whole comment. It was really fucking long. But I mean I disagree, man. Life is about suffering, and sometimes suffering is part of the experience. You have to suffer in order for the highs to be highs. You can't go in with the mentality that, oh, if I bring a child into this world they're just going to suffer and it's going to be the end for them, it's just going to be terrible for them. No, don't think like that. Think that you're going to do the best damn job you could to make sure that their life is great. You can't guarantee it will be, but you can try your best to make sure it's great. I don't see your perspective. This world is messed up, but just because this world is messed up doesn't mean you give up. You don't give up. I'm not against the adoption idea either. I mean, I could do both. I could do both. Just saying. Let's see. Castor Troy, this is for episode 8, said, cool teacher with an afro and a pick in the fro. That's me. Uh, Carletta444 says, with Tony as a teacher, I'm sure the kids are going to have lots of fun. Back when I was still in school, first day of school was not exciting. Or back when I was still in school, first day of school was not excited. I guess they meant they weren't excited for that. Nick Sick also says, teachers grow on students over the school year. The new freshmen will like you. And think about it, or think about it, and think about it. You're basically an entertainer. You have so many subs and fans on YouTube. It's gonna be an awesome year for you. So I got some bad news, Nick. I lost a lot of my freshmen because I have to teach repeat students that are taking the class again because they failed the first time. So a lot of them are never going to see me again. That sucks. That really sucks. Martin Navarez says, You are an amazing teacher, man." Thank you. I mean, you haven't been in my class, so I hope it is. I hope I am. All right. So, um, Soraya D commented in my episode 6, trying to overcome laziness and unsuccessfully. So glad I came across this. Scheduling a break makes so much sense. I am a teacher too, anatomy, so this resonated with me a lot. Well, from teacher to teacher, I'm glad I was able to help. All right, now we get into episode 9. Here we go. So Caster Troy says, "Respect the youth." Blue Sky or Mr. Blue Sky 2317 comments, "I love these vlogs. I relate to every single one of them. The phrase 'still living, still stressing' perfectly describes how I feel during my animation preparatory year. During the last year, I had to prepare multiple hand drawn animations. If that wasn't enough, I had to make my portfolio as well as prepare for the admissions interview." And then it has the eye emoji. "I have never felt this burned out and stressed in my life. What kept me from going what kept me going was a sense of accomplishment I knew I would feel once all this was done. Thankfully, my hard work paid off." I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Blue Sky. Ninth episode, hooray! This is Carletta444 again. "Can't wait for episode 10. Plus, I can relate to the students back in class wanting someone to guide me and acceptance from my teacher, but not only did the other. Let me try reading this again. Plus, I can relate to the students. Back in class, I wanted someone to guide me and acceptance from my teachers, but only one did. The others did not want to deal with me because I had a learning disability, and the students with learning disabilities need support the most. Be sure to relax, Tony. I'll do my best." Nick Six says, "You're living what we call the fast life." Boy, I wish it wasn't the fast life. Okay, and then Maurice Smith Jr., the last comment I'm reading. "I've been a huge fan of you since I saw you in 2014. You're the best YouTuber I saw on YouTube, and you're my hero. I have 5 questions for you." Oh, okay, here we go. Number 1, what's your favorite Animaniacs song? I don't know. I would have to look at a list of them. I mean, the songs that come to mind, of course, are the what's it? Yakko? No, not Yakko. It's Wacko? No, I think it was Yakko. Yeah, Yakko Warner singing all the countries of the world. And then I remember there was the one about the states that I think Wacko did. What's your favorite Ben 10 alien? Again, I don't watch Ben. I was not a big fan of Ben 10 growing up. I really did. I thought it was overrated. I thought people overhyped the shit out of that show. And I'm like, it's fine, but is it great? No, it's not great. It's not great. I'm sorry. It wasn't great to me. As for my favorite, I mean, I like when he was like the really small alien, like he looked like a newt. That was really cool. The one that was like he had rollerblades for legs or feet or something. This is the fast one, right? Number 3, who's your favorite Friends character? Maurice. I, I don't know. Uh, Joey. Fuck it, Joey. Joey's my favorite. Do you remember Osmosis Jones and what's it about? Of course, I remember Osmosis Jones. I remember I used to watch that religiously as a kid. It's about a white blood cell that's fighting against a disease that is trying to kill his human. You know. And number 5, what's your favorite Michael Jackson song? Finally, a question I can actually answer. My favorite Michael Jackson song of all time, guys. This is no joke, no cap. Human Nature. Human Nature is my favorite Michael Jackson song. I could listen to that song all day, every day, repeat, reverse. I think it's such a beautiful song. It's one of the best melodies Michael Jackson ever sung on, and one of his best singing I've ever heard him do. It's just it's just so inviting and warm and touching, and tell them why, tell them that it's human nature. Why would you do me that way? I like living this way. Yeah, I'm sorry, I made your ears bleed. So those are all the comments that I've seen that aren't repeats or long-winded. So yeah, that will end the episode. 30 minutes. Wow, wow, 30 damn minutes of reading comments. Wow. Well, I mean, the first like 7 minutes was me rambling. Anywho, I'm gonna go get ready to go out to dinner. Then I'm gonna go see my friends. Then I'm gonna go on that trip. Then I'm gonna or well, I guess I should fall asleep before I go on that trip, right? I guess for this episode, just know your limits. Take breaks, guys. Please take breaks. Please, as someone that is literally riding on 3 hours of sleep and still has more to do, sleep. Take a rest, man. Do something, relax. Cause this can't be, man. This is not sustainable for me. I gotta figure out something. Cause god damn. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm super tired. I'm fucking tired. Anyway, so I'm gonna go now. Let me know what you thought about the episode. You know, post any questions you may have for my next episode. Uh, I'm gonna go. But as always, guys, just remember, keep living life.